Korn, the Helen of Troy that launched the Thousand Bands. Your Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park all built upon their paradigm and were probably influenced by them as well. They're kind of eclectic. They use like hip hop elements, rap elements, even kind of new age elements, and a plethora of other elements in their music. They themselves, Jonathan Davis has alluded to Korn as being a kind of a funk band, but I do like their low tuning and their cadences, absolutely fantastic, and their albums, quite amazing actually. From Korn, Life is Peachy, Untouchables, and Follow the Leader. These are excellent albums. And again, like they are kind of influenced themselves by Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Hillel Slovak zeitgeist. Also, Jonathan Davis is influenced by Depeche Mode, The Cure, Bauhaus, and kind of even Duran. So again, like, kind of disparate influences, and quite intriguing. And another quite intriguing one is that Jonathan Davis is influenced by Dead Can Dance. And I was actually playing with Stylist O'Loken from Super Silent and Steining of Bronkhouse. We were playing on the border, and after the concert we went to this pub, and the lads had a drink, and Stale was talking to this guy about wrestling, and this couple was sitting at the bar, basically innocuous, kind of, nondescript, minding their own business. So I sat next to them. We had a chat about like everything and anything, the beauty of Fermanagh, all this kind of stuff. So chat, and they got up and they said, "Look, Mark, yeah, we've got a flight in the morning early in Belfast, so we have to go." And I'm like, "Okay, very nice to talk to you and meet you." And the girl that was running the gig came over and said, "Oh, you were talking to them?" And I was, "Oh yeah, Brendan and Lisa, nice people. Do you know who they are?" "No, Dead Can Dance." And I ran out of the bar, and they were in the Range Rover and heading up the road, gone. So I had a great chat with them, and they're one of Anthony Davis' major influences. And he thinks Lisa Gerrard sings like an angel, beautiful. But also an intriguing one. This student of mine from Ballincollig, who was a friend of John O'Mahony, actually, I went to school with him, was the first person to introduce me to Korn. They had the Korn album, a very advanced early pressing of it, brought it into me. We worked on the down tuning, and they were the first person to have it, which is kind of intriguing. Also, for intersections with Korn, Jonathan Davis has his own band, and L Shankar played in that band with him on violin. And I basically played with Jon Christensen. I played 2 concert tours with him, concert projects with him, and he basically played with Shankar, L Shankar, on one of his solo albums, MRCS, or MCRS, whichever one it is, whichever permutation. So he played with him, and he's in basically Shankar played in Jonathan Davis' band, and Jonathan Davis played in his band. Now, the other thing that's really intriguing is back to John O'Mahony. I taught John O'Mahony in the Wright Music Centre in the late 80s and in the early 90s. And John O'Mahony was basically the understudy and protégé of Andy Wallace for 5 years. And Andy Wallace mixed Untouchables. And also Untouchables is one of Jonathan Davis' favourite albums, and also very, very highly regarded by the critics and the fans, particularly in the UK. So Korn are like quite an amazing band actually, and I think Jonathan Davis is like a fantastic musician, and also the fact that he also studied violin with L Shankar, and and played violin with him as well. Also, it's quite an immense thing. Thank you very much for listening.